So, listen, Luce Cannon is speaking out, and what he's saying about Big U and Nipsey Hussle is too wild to ignore. Like, we've heard whispers for years, but this hits differently, as it isn't just rap beef or internet drama. This is someone close to the situation making claims that could shake up everything we thought we knew. And the fact that the feds are now involved? Now, that's when you know it's not just rumors anymore. Y'all, there's plenty to unpack here, so let's get right into it. So, to loop you in, this all started from a now deleted video clip of Luce Cannon basically telling a wild story, and not just any story. He was talking about what happened right before Nipsey was taken from us. And what made this even more insane is the fact that this video started floating around again after the feds allegedly used it as evidence while cracking down on the rolling 60s. See for yourself.
60s.
I could have probably stopped it.
Stop what?
After I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you cuz or whatever like that, I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just Nipsey.
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got.
Yep.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yep. And
you
we
like
just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No.
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early.
But let's start where all the drama began, which was when Luce Cannon got a call from Big U. According to Luce, Big U told him something that shook him. So he hit up Nip, told him he loved him, and said goodbye. And less than 30 minutes later, Nipsey was gone. That timing is way too sus, and Luce knew it too. In his own words, he said Big U hit him too early. That's the kind of thing you can't unhear.
You
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because...
And to make this even worse, Luce did not warn Nip about the call. He didn't tell him that someone said something was about to go down. He just let it be. And that's the part that is haunting everybody. As you might have imagined, some people aren't buying Luce's version of events at all. They think he's just trying to cover himself before things get messy. This comment sums it up perfectly. No, that's Luce covering his backside because he was the one who called Nipsey to find his location. He knows his call was the last call on Nipsey's phone records before he died. He knows Big U is under investigation, and Big U would have a phone record of Luce just before he called Nipsey. Big U would have called him to say, call Nipsey and find out his location. He's not that dumb. Wack is coaching him through the lie. Wake up, people. And honestly, that theory got people side-eyeing Big U because it makes hella sense. But then, what makes Big U a better suspect? Allegedly, the feds also have wiretaps where Big U is heard saying he disciplined Nipsey and even called himself bigger than Nip. And it's making people wonder what kind of energy was really behind the scenes. This situation is getting messier by the second. Between Luce's deleted confessions, federal heat, and old beefs coming back to the surface, it's clear this isn't over yet. The streets are talking, even though the truth still isn't fully out. So, stay tuned, because this story is far from done. Since you have made it this far, hit that like button and stick around for what's coming next. This is only the beginning. Jay Prince just came out swinging, and guess who's in the hot seat? None other than 50 Cent. 50 is now being accused of snitching by Jay Prince of all people, and Jay Prince don't just talk for no reason. It started with 50's ongoing drama with Big Meech, and now Jay Prince is stepping in, throwing some serious shade. Jay Prince went off about how people are out here straight up lying for a living, manipulating folks' intelligence just to push narratives. And in the middle of his rant, he basically called 50 Cent a hypocrite for accusing Big Meech of snitching.
I can't believe people play with people intelligence the way they play with people intelligence and intellect. You know, the way they do today, you know, people are...
According to Jay Prince, if Meech is a snitch, then 50 might as well be a whole cop. But that's not all. He also threw in a jab about how real ones pick their battles wisely, implying that 50 is selective about who he calls out. Now, if you've been following 50 Cent for even 5 minutes, you know that's not something he's about to let slide. Now, here's where things get even spicier. Word on the street is that Jay Prince might be sending some not-so-subtle threats 50's way, basically telling him to stop calling Big Meech a snitch, or else. But has Jay Prince met 50 Cent? Cause the man lives for this type of drama. He's already out here clapping back on Instagram, posting cryptic messages, and throwing his own shade. If Jay Prince thought he was just gonna press 50 and walk away unscathed, he might want to think again. And let's not forget, Jay Prince's own reputation isn't exactly squeaky clean. His name has been linked to all kinds of street rumors. from extortion and sketchy dice games to those wild allegations about Takeoff's death. So if 50 really decides to dig deep and start exposing J. Prince, he's got plenty of material to work with. But here's the real question. Why is J. Prince even getting involved in this? Most of the industry is staying far away from 50's beef with Big Meech. But for some reason, J. Prince decided to insert himself into the drama. And apparently, J. Prince might not just be talking. Some insiders claim he's actually trying to make moves behind the scenes to silence 50. But again, has he met 50 Cent? The man thrives on beef. Now let's be real. J. Prince is the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records and one of the biggest figures in Houston hip-hop. He's been moving like a kingpin for decades, making sure rappers check in when they come to his city. But not everyone buys into his whole protector act. Some people in the streets believe J. Prince and his son Jazz are really running an extortion operation, forcing artists to pay for protection. And then there are those sketchy dice games that keep ending in tragedy. Takeoff's death only made people more suspicious because just 2 months before him, Duke the Jeweler was robbed and gunned down after winning big at one of Jazz Prince's infamous dice games. With all the whispers surrounding the Prince family, a lot of people think J. Prince should be staying low, not poking at 50 Cent. Because if 50 really starts digging into his past, it could get ugly. So did J. Prince just make the biggest mistake of his career? And is 50 about to air him all the way out? Let us know what y'all think.